Hi guys, okay, so today I'll be doing something slightly different to my other videos. I will be doing a makeup look. The look that I'm doing today is a Christmas/New Year's party look, like so. I have it all done now, so this is the final look which I'll be going for. If you do want to know how to do it, stay tuned and I will show you how. Okay, so the first thing that I've done before I create this look is prepped and primed. I use a really good moisturiser by Clarins, which is in my last vlog actually, and I use a really good primer by Smashbox. So it means that my skin is prepped and primed, my skin is protected, and it also makes my makeup look better and last longer. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my R6 Flat Buffer Foundation brush by Morphe, and I'm going to put a pump of my favourite foundation on, which currently is this a really nice foundation by The Body Shop. It's a fresh nude foundation in shade Fiji Sand, so I'm just going to apply this all over my face. I really like this brush and foundation combo. It just glides on really easily. A little goes a long way and it just feels so light. Okay, so next up I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Concealer. Okay, so I'm just putting it in the places where I need it. I have several blemishes at the moment, so I've got pretty good skin, so I'm just doing a little bit of coverage on a few little blemish areas. I'm also applying it to the under eye areas where I have some very small bags where it's looking a little bit dark. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, which looks like this. So as you can see, what I'm doing is just dotting it across the lid, then lightly blending it in. Okay, so next I'm going to take my M210 eyeshadow brush by Morphe. It's really good for packing on colour, and I'm going to be using a lovely purple eyeshadow by MUA. I'm going to show you. It's a really vibrant and shimmery pigmenting colour, so I'm really looking forward to using it. So I'm applying the purple eyeshadow over the majority of my eyelids. You might be able to tell that I'm leaving the inner corner of my eye as well as the outer area of my eye. This is because I'll be putting a different colour there. Okay, so next up I'll be taking a eyeshadow palette by Revolution. It's called the Forever Flawless Utopia palette. I'm just about to show you it here. It's got some really lovely colours on it. As you can see, I've gotten a lot of use of that gold one. But I'll be taking this colour here and just applying it on the inner corners of my eye. Okay, so next up I'm going to be taking my Morphe M124 brush, which is a little bit of a smaller brush than the other one I used, and I'm going to be putting the same colour that's there on the outer side of my lid. Okay, so now I'm going to be blending both of the colours together. So next I'm going to be taking my Morphe M2510 brush, which looks like that, and I'm going to take it under the eye with the same eyeshadow that I use over the majority of the lid. I find this brush really easy to use underneath my eyes. I went over the area where I wanted colour a couple of times, and that was enough for me to get enough colour where I wanted it. Okay, so now I'm going to take some glitter balm from Collection's Glam Crystals range, and that's in shade Sequins. So you can see it's like a really, I don't know if you can see very well, it's a really, really pretty gold and like holographic type colours glitter. I'll be popping that on my eye. So to apply the Glam Crystals, all I did was put a little bit on the bit of my finger and patted it on where I wanted it to go, which is on top of the gold. You really don't need to put a lot on there because a little bit goes a long way. Next, I'm taking my Extra Super Lash Mascara by Rimmel. This is a real favourite of mine. I use it a lot. I've been using it for several years now. It's just really good at lengthening the lashes. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, and I'm going to be just shading in the eyebrows quite naturally, and then I'm going to put another product as well. Next, I'm going to take some Gimme Brow Gel, again by Benefit. It's a really, really good product. It's one of my favourite products that they do. All I need to do is literally just run it through my brows. And it just adds a bit of colour and definition to them. Okay, so next I'm going to take a highlighter by Revolution. It's the Revolution Reloaded Highlighter. And that's in shade Just My Type. Okay, next I'm going to use my MAC Extra Dimension blush in shade Sweets for my Sweet. I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush again, which I use for my highlighter, just swirl it around in my blush and apply it to my cheeks going upwards. Okay, and for the final touch, I'll be using my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick from the Hot Lips collection in shade Kim KW. I'm just going to show you it. It's my favourite lip colour at the moment, so I'm just going to apply it to my lips. I really like that lipstick. I find it goes really well with a look like this when you're putting so much emphasis on the eyes and making a lot stand out with lots of product. So yeah, just something nice and gentle and light on the lips. Okay, so that's it for my Christmas or New Year's party look. I hope that you liked it. If you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again shortly.